You want to run through the sprinklers?
No.
Celestial dancers. So that's worth going to heaven for, to watch the dancers. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, because down in hell you get fire. In heaven you get dancers. Can I slide down this banister?
No, let's not slide down that.
It'd be kind of wild, though.
You get down pretty fast.
Welcome on yet another
adventure.
Yeah, we're here at Angkor Wat, built in the 12th century. We actually have a tour guide today, going to show us around. Excited to see. This is one of the big ones for me.
It's entrance there.
We're coming in from the east because our tour guide knew that sun was going to be better. See, that's the advantage of having a good tour guide. He knows. So is this part of the moat?
Yes, this is the main moat.
This was dug by hand. 4 meters deep is what, like 12 feet? Yeah, wow. This is a big moat. And he's saying that it has to stay this high to support the temple.
The ocean, the holy water come, and the
restored this and just reopened this. So they have sandstone and lava stone in here.
Sandstone and lava stone. Sandstone is for decoration.
So sandstone they use for decoration, and then lava stone is the base.
To the god there by and here they believe that in this area and because wall is by the tree there.
And how they engraved on the sandstone, honey, all these decorations. That was the wall. 1,024 meters long. And how wide? 8 meters wide?
Yeah.
Wow.
100 meters wide.
That is a big wall. Man, that's amazing how big that is. Especially to know that it was built about 900 AD. I mean, look how big these trees are. And then that's even bigger.
It's pretty incredible. Imagine climbing up there to carve it. I'm like, there's nothing to hang on to keep you safe. Up there.
Outside the bottom here, there's 3 levels. Each one of them has some significance. Like the bottom level is just kind of the entrance to the temple. This one was kept in the best shape. Why?
Because the monks took care of it.
Yeah, the monks took care of it. And so this one kept up the Buddhist monks in, which was changed. Over time, there was originally built as a Hindu temple. And then when the king changed, it became a Buddhist temple. And so there's a bunch of Buddhist statues on the 2nd level. Originally there was nothing, and then during Civil War that was changed and the statues were stolen, so we're gonna go see what's in there now. Do you want to run through the sprinklers?
No.
Why? This one have no statue.
Is that for the king only?
Yes, only for the king. Why the king have no statue there?
I don't know.
They lift him up there?
They use the elephant. The elephant there.
So they got all these stones here. The lava they brought down the river used elephant and human power. After they got it down the river off the bamboo raft, sandstone was here, local. Look at all these carvings. That's that Hindu god with the waterfall out of her hair braid. Oh, very tall.
Around 90 years old. Okay, right. Remain the good, high quality.
So they used an interlocking stone. There's no cement. It was just laid flat on each other.
This is the original in early 12th century.
12th century?
Yeah, 12th century.
So this was originally carved in there. Look at all that artwork that they did by hand. They just carved it. Guiding
For the turning the ocean.
for good in order to control the ocean. So you've got the ocean, the earth, and then the heavens.
The snake.
Oh, it's a snake. I thought it was a rope. They're using the snake as a rope and they're pulling. Standing inside
to go for sharing the holy
to
water.
give you an idea of how big
And they
it is.
agree to sharing there. And the first day he shared to
Goes that way for a
the
ways.
God, to the God.
Very
During the
big,
sharing,
very
all demons
To have a wood ceiling, you can kind of see it down there. What they did is a replica of it, and that's why this is all open and not finished, because it had wood, ornate wood inside of it. But the termites ate all the wood, of course, and it just rots over time. This one is the replica of what the wood would have looked like up top. But this has been replaced. They've lifted it back up into place to try and preserve the nature
Talk
of
about
this.
putting a puzzle together.
Yeah.
Trying to piece it all back together.
But this is original, and then they've put cement to try and hold it together.
Keep it together.
Yeah, they burning in hell. Yeah.
The flame of fire, they burn that.
Yeah, that's universal. Most religions. Oh, they're throwing them into the fire. Yeah. So you're either going to get thrown into a fiery pit or boiled in water. Either way, that does not sound fun. What are the rewards of being good? That's what we need to see down here. Michelle, you're going to be bad or good.
Better be good.
That way Santa Claus comes. That's a little bit bigger threat than Santa. Is that heaven up there?
Over there is the heaven also.
Yeah. I just want to know if I'm good and not bad, what are my rewards? Somebody carries me, I guess? I don't know.
Death, okay, the god of death.
Oh, that's the god of death?
Yeah. With 18 arms. Okay. He has
80 arms?
18.
Oh, 18.
Yeah,
1-8. The god of death has 18 arms and his vehicle is the water buffalo. So everybody shouldn't have a water buffalo.
No.
So hell, you're gonna pierce the nose and you're led by the nose or the neck, and you're taken and you're in control. When you go up into heaven, you have freedom to walk and carry the kings and be in a good spot. Have a better life. They said they treated them like cows or buffaloes. They beat them with the stick and they pinch their necks so they can't eat. So hell is very bad here. There's your decision. You either go up or you go down. You got all the way this way to all the way this way. Very big and long corridors. It's huge. Look how tall that is. This is the first level we were on the whole time,
The first level.
and we only did one section of it, a very small section of the first level. Now we're going to go up to the second level.
Second level.
That's just the inner wall and outer wall. Had 1,000 statues in here
In Israel,
during the war.
no decoration. They
cut
just
off the
use
heads.
the window, the fresh air.
So no decorations, it was statues and meditation.
Over there, okay. So the bicycle also. Can see less head also.
The heads are gone, but because there was diamonds or gold in them, and so then all we have left is the top of the snake. But the heads they've taken. Some of the original statues have now made it over into some museums here in Simri.
This is stone that fall down from the tower, the spear of the
Stone that came off of this tower, this spear that's up there. This is all original carvings.
Original. Celestial dancers.
Celestial dancers. That's worth going to heaven for, to watch the dancers. No.
Dancer there, yeah.
Yeah, because down in hell you get fire. In heaven you get dancers.
For the common people, not available to see.
Over here, if you look, the old steps are underneath. You can see they're much narrower and smaller. Those are the steps they would take versus the steps we will be taking. So you can see the original steps and how small and tight they are.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's how they used to go up to it, straight vertical. So this is how steep the stairs are. There's a trail we walked in on. The top floor of the temple. They're having to reinforce it over time, keep it from falling in on people. Amazing that it's still holding up this well. Is it just one fire that we're up in, or is there multiple?
We're going around like where the 4 is. That one in the middle is where the king was buried.
Gotcha, so we should see 4 of them. So this should be the biggest one?
Yeah.
Even up here up top, it's impressive all the stuff they've done to preserve this.
This is the tallest one, and this is where they buried the king after he passed away.
Yeah, I read that it was his ashes. I don't know for sure. If you look, there's carvings on each level as you go up. Look over here, you can see the dragon up above that. Those 2 dudes that are dancing over there on top of the roof there, that arch.
Oh.
2 guys. Looks like there's a dragon up above them. Yeah, so this was originally a Hindu, and then it's got the Buddhist influence, and I guess that's probably true to the victor takes the spoils. Because you didn't build it doesn't mean you don't get to own it and change it to what you want. Can I slide down this banister?
No, let's not slide down that.
It'd be kind of wild, though.
You get down
wouldn't
pretty
it?
fast.
I'm sure I'd knock some people over. The stone they've cut, and then they cover up the outer, like stucco. No, but yeah, there you go. Lava stone, and then it's covered with this sandstone. And you can see places where they've kind of started restoring different sections of it. So there are 37 steps representing the 7 heavens library building, and then the middle, just like over there, that middle door was only for the king because he was the most holy. He was the one that got to be with the gods, nobody else, so he got to use that special area to enter. And we notice over here where the rocks have fallen off of the sides of the building again. Rainwater used to stay in here, they used to have it sealed. So then, now they've drilled it out so that it would drain so it doesn't put more pressure on the building. Rainwater would be taken up to the king and he'd bless it. This was only for the king and royal guests and dignitaries.
Ow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now clap and see if you can make an echo for because I.
No.
Too hollow.
Sucks. You sucks? No. No.
Just the pounding on the
Yeah,
chest.
yeah,
That's interesting.
Huh, the chest, yes, but the hello, hello. No, no echo.
No, I
That's really interesting.
Very interesting that. So in the religion series, that our heart linked with the God.
And so pounding your chest is a blessing to God, and that's how He heard you, not through your words, through your clapping. Very interesting. There's 4 ponds, one that represents earth, wind, fire, water. Just like the last airbender. That's what I think of when I see these old statues. April 15th, 16th, 17th is their New Year.
For their New Year.
And they've got lights up there. He says they turn it all on. He goes, there's a lot of Cambodian tourists or local tourists that come to that, and they'll turn on the lights and have it all lit up. It's free for
all the
the
locals. Yeah.
Ooh.
Squishy.
Michelle decided to walk in the water. There's the pools. Back in the day for boys and girls, not for us. So this is a temporary stage for royalty to sit on. Amazing they're making this stage, spending obviously a lot of money. And it takes away from the view that we get. Kind of a bummer. But, and this is just like every tourist destination we come on, you just have to realize this is part of the experience, right? Now we can say, oh yeah, we got to see it. When you look at the pictures, you're like, yeah, we saw it, it was amazing. And not only that, we got to see it as they were getting ready for their New Year. So it's kind of special no matter, you just have to look at it as that, as part of the experience. Big bridge across the Moat and swampland. This swimming pool on this side, Michelle's gonna go swimming. Oh, they come back and clean their sins after they've reached heaven. There's 350 meters, it's 9 meters wide, and the snake represents a bridge to heaven. Because back there is earth, and obviously the palace and the Angkor Wat is heaven. So many symbolic things with this temple. We're in the main Angkor Wat temple, the big one, right now. Just about 2 hours I could have spent longer in here, walking around all the different buildings. I think it's kind of fun. Amazing, huge.
The Roman ruins of France. Just
Yeah, because it's so ancient
amazing.
history, and
yeah.
that you can, it's so much bigger than us and them. So say what you're saying.
Just saying, it is breathtaking. I was agreeing with you, and it reminds me a lot of the ruins that we saw when we were in Nice, in France, with the Colosseum and the aqueduct. It's amazing the things that they could build and the structures that have survived so long.
Dude, this one is interesting too because they claimed it was undiscovered, but then come to find out that the monks were here. So even though they came and rediscovered it in 1840s, it wasn't totally lost because there were still monks living on the property and taking care of stuff, not fully restored. This is one of the gods in Hindu religion, and they use our replica arms, replica head, because they won't bust it off. This is a Hindu versus Buddhism. So is this all the moat?
Moat, yeah.
This is all the moat like we saw over there. This is original, and then they built that for more people.
Floating bridge.
During their New Year celebration, it'll take 3 hours to get here. Now it's 20 minutes. Even from this way, it still is amazing. That's what we saw at the Grand Palace. If you want to see that, there's a quick little video clip where we show you what that is going to look like. Go back and watch the Grand Palace in Bangkok video, and it will show you an overview. What would we call that? Our drone view, honey?
It's like a scale model.
Yeah, we acted like it was a drone.
Yeah.
Flying over it because there's no drones allowed, and the way that replica was, it was fully restored. This has got ouchies in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 towers that you can see from here. All right, we had an amazing time today. We got to see Angkor Wat. The guy did a great job at explaining everything to us, and so as we go through, you'll see all those different points in the video.
It's incredible. It just can feel the history when every place that you're walking around, and yeah, it's really neat.
And even if you're fighting bugs, remember,
You got this.